You're coming with me, fella. And I can't access my inventory. That means I'm about to crash. Yep. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of GuildRock Season 8, episode something. Because I don't remember. Well, anyway, here in the shopping district, which I don't think I've shown the shopping district at all. But, yep, here in the shopping district. Anyway, here in the shopping district, which is an ancient city, I'm going to build my shop. Right here with all the steak and leather. How much steak and leather do we have? Okay, come on, bro. Come back. Yeah, that's right. Got nothing on me. Alright, anyway, before I was interrupted. Anyway, before I was interrupted again, this is all the leather. And this is all the steak. Wait, oh, no. There you go. Yeah, all the steak. So, gonna be selling it for pretty cheap. So hopefully everyone starts eating. I was gonna say eating leather, but no, don't eat the leather. Eat the steak. Anyway, I'm starting a build here, and I'm gonna be using a new structure thing. I forget exactly what it's called. Hollow print. But yeah, I'm gonna try that, but I'm not gonna show you it because it shows the entire thing and looks really cool. I want you to actually see the build after I build it. So let's get started. To the future. So the build is pretty much done. I just need to stock it, and now I need to make it 4-dimensional because it kind of pops out here. The visual, all 3 dimensions, but we need the 4th dimension. And what's the 4th dimension? The 4th dimension is sound, because a lot of builds don't have sounds that come from them, but this one is going to have a very specific mood. Yes, this is a cow and a guillotine. Probably didn't expect that. Neither did I. So now it's time to transfer a cow and bring it to its new home. It's going to live in here. I'll put some grass in here, don't worry. Maybe a window or something, I don't know. But it'll be fine, don't worry, it'll be fine. But we are going to sell steak and leather below said cow. Don't know how the cow feels about it, but deal with it. Alright, let's go get that cow. We're going to have to go through the nether because it's an ancient city. We have no other access to this ancient city besides the nether. So let's, I don't think there's going to be any cows there. That's a snowy biome. Yes, let's just go to the EF Guild area. EF Guild. My wife is singing about the EF Guild. That's alright, that's going in the video. EF Guild. Dreams come, they come true. Yeah. I consent to be here. Alright. You're coming with me, fella. And I can't access my inventory. That means I'm about to crash. Yep. Alright, let's go. Maybe I should get some wheat. Do we have any wheat over here? Why do we have wheat over here? I don't even know whose shoulders these are. Alright, let's just go. Come on, friend. Stay. Alright, friend. Don't fall. Stay, friend. This way, you doofus. Come on. Friend, where you going? Hey, 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 whoa. All right, how am I gonna get you over there? Don't fall down. Come on. Come on. How are you not in the boat? Okay, there. Let's do this. Yeah. Oh, not too fast there. Do I have... Don't have the scaffolding on me. Come on. It will be easier if you're in the boat here. Can I pull you up like this? Oh yeah, you'll be fine. Did you take damage or did I take damage? Okay, I took damage. You're fine. Alright, come on. Yeah. Way to go, friend. Yeah, so just hang out here. Like you have a choice. Alright, so we got all the steak. I have no clue what I want to charge, but I'm going to fill it up and figure it out then.
So welcome here, everyone. Today I'll be announcing some new rules to the GuildRock server and spawn.
Boo.
So.
I mean, okay.
Yay! Wait.
Yay!
That was a boo? I thought that was a hooray.
Oh, I don't know. Take it as you will.
The rules are.
Yeah.
So, rule number 1 is basically setting the stage for all the laws. All laws will be in effect unless a newer law overwrites an older law. Laws will have jurisdiction throughout the entire server, unless stated otherwise. Some are spawn rules, some are server-wide rules. Law number 2.
Silence.
I'm just hoping none of you will do this. No insurrections.
Boo. Boo.
Dang it!
Boo.
I forgot to bring some to throw.
Mouse, no insurrections.
Hold on.
This includes an organized attempt to overthrow a leader. Warden or
Question: what
smokekeeper.
if it's unorganized?
Do you mean disorganized?
Yeah, sure.
Disorganized? Like...
So we're gonna have a not insurrection club?
Sure, you can have a not insurrection club.
Alright, he didn't say anything about mutinies, so we're good.
I don't even know what that is. The key here is violence. No violently overthrowing rulers, okay?
Alright, psychological.
Define violence.
Don't do that.
Okay. Are we terminating
Penalties-
violence as in killing them or just, shooting things at them?
Attempting to kill.
Sounds like a dictatorship already.
A little bit.
You are allowed to peacefully protest.
Good.
That's why the violently is included there. Penalties will include a likely death sentence or 30 days Minecraft in prison. Remembering that's for insurrections, it is, that's a bad offense. Law number no murder. Mouse. Murder includes any killing of a player without permission of that player. Mouse. And then, yeah, there's different kinds of murder, so depending on what it is, it'll result in a different sentence. So if it was unintentional, then the sentence will be different than if it was intentional. which will be different than if it was premeditated. Also,
Do I get a lawyer?
that's your responsibility.
Wolf's a lawyer.
Nobody's gonna side with me.
Well, if he's paid money, he will. No theft.
That's what we
Theft
have
includes
already.
taking items, blocks, or anything else of value without permission.
So I can steal your joy.
You see, that's not worth anything, so that's fine. Penalties may include returning double of what was stolen, some additional fines, and in extreme cases, a day for every 32 diamonds of value stolen.
So the stealing, does it include animals?
Not this law. This law does not refer to animals.
Oh boy.
Law number 5, no kidnapping. Kidnapping includes any forceful relocation of players or pets, thus stealing of pets,
Oh.
without permission from the player or pet owner. Law number 6, I know Brooksy will be really happy with this one, no animal cruelty. Animal cruelty includes putting any passive mob through excessive pain or uncomfort.
Discomfort?
Yes, this is discomfort. Yes, this is. It's kind of vague, but you know what animal cruelty is when you see it. So
Alright, how do we know they don't like it?
discomfort, pain or discomfort. You're allowed to do whatever you want to hostile mobs as long as you don't, stuff them in someone else's base, because that could result in murder or a different punishment coming up, or different rule violation.
So we can't, bring the mob there.
Depends on what the situation is.
Okay.
If it results in them dying, then that will likely result in a murder case, so yeah. Law number 7, no killing pets. No explanation needed. Penalties may include getting a new pet of the same species, and heavy fines if intentional, lighter fines if not intentional. I will explain later what classifies pets and not pets. Law number 8 has to deal with pet permits. So, for an animal to be considered a pet, it must have a registered pet permit. So the pet has to be registered to a certain player.
Okay, I'm hoping these pet permits are free
Yes.
and we are not paying for them.
You're not paying for them, it's simply to keep track of pets. Next, livestock permits. This is specifically for the spawn area, to stop lag. Law number 10, no destruction of property. So if you stick a creeper in someone's base and it explodes, that still counts as destroying their property. Includes any tampering of blocks in any area that you don't have a claim or permission to make changes in. Law number 11, I know Carly asked for a warrant for when I entered her part of EF. So Snowkeeper does not need a warrant because why? That's the Snowkeeper will be the one handing out the warrants. So I don't need a warrant because I could just write my own on the spot and it would be fine. But if anyone else is going based off of Snowkeeper business, then they are required to have a warrant.
I remember when I voted for you that I asked if you were going to install judges. You said you would.
Yes. This is coming up.
Oh, a judge would be the one.
Yeah,
Judge?
the judge,
with the
yeah.
warrant.
Permits warrants.
No trespassing.
Skip over.
Trespassing is...
Wow, okay. Mutiny. Which isn't an instruction.
I don't even know what that is, but okay. No trespassing. Trespassing is entering of a claimed area when specifically uninvited from that area. Penalties may include fines. The next law kind of just outlines what different fines are. So it kind of goes 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256. For the different level of fines, there's 7 of them. Prison time is measured in days. Each day is 20 minutes. A player must serve at least 25% of the sentence when online. This is kind of subject to change because the prison kind of hasn't
Get
been.
my hours up. I'm just gonna start committing crimes. Sorry, guys. Gotta go to jail for a bit.
Is there at least an AFK farm at this jail? Like,
There will likely be no farms at the jail area. I mean, if
Oh
you
no,
want to build a
100
farm
hours.
above it,
More jail time.
it mentions here, if money for a fine is not owned, then community service or prison time can be replacements.
so if you're poor, laws apply to you, but if you're rich, laws don't apply to you.
Oh, where do we know that?
Or fines. So there's, if you get a fine and you don't have the money, then community service or prison time can be replacements. But if you have prison times, you can't pay your way out. Law number 14, all penalties will be decided by the judge. For a judge to make a decision, everyone involved with a case must be present unless if that player gives permission to another player to represent them, or is deemed by the judge that one of the players is intentionally avoiding a trial. A judge must be certified by the Snowkeeper. Currently, I'd be the only certified judge, but if anyone here wants to be a judge, then we can go over the rules, kind of talk about.
I think it should be a campaign for it. People should vote for it. The people should decide
Yep.
who the judge is.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's the rule announcement. And feel free to go. If you have any questions, please ask.
Can you please make copies of this law book and put it in everyone's mailbox?
Yes.
All right, well, we're going to have to take a look at that rule book a little bit more and see what we can do to kind of mess with Red, I think. I don't know. He's laying down some pretty strict rules that not a lot of people seem to love. So as you can see, the days have changed quite a bit since the last time I recorded with Red. Yeah, I've been busy working on something. What have I been working on, you say? Or ask? This. Oh, look at that. What's that? I got a flower. I got a flower there. Say anything? Who put that there? Anyway, yeah, this is what I've been working on. I haven't shown any progress or anything. I mean, on stream I have, if you've caught my streams. But yeah, this is going to be, well, this is my mega base. I don't know about base. You know, I got everything down there. That's the guild base. This is my base. So I'm still going to be down there a lot because, like, our storage is down there. But yeah, this is my little cruise ship. So let's start with the lore. The lore behind the ship. This ship is called the Ditch Lily. Now, why is it called the Ditch Lily? Well, first off, it's named after a song from one of my favorite bands, Murder by Death. It's not a death metal band. It's actually kind of like a Americana alt country sort of music. Not country, like, not the stupid country, but like Johnny Cash sort of country music. Great band, check them out. But they have a song called Ditch Lily. And I just thought it was a beautiful name. And it'd be really cool to have something inspired by that band. So these are giant lily petals, my interpretation, from an alien planet that you know, kind of fell off the lily, but still survived, I guess, because they didn't wilt or anything. And yeah, they were used as the sails to the ship that was left abandoned on that said planet. It's, you know, a ship that would go in water, but I made it fly. And how do you make it fly? With these giant Zeppelin thingies that I don't know what they're filled with, some sort of magical thing that can lift this probably really heavy boat up. But yeah, this is the power core of it. Yeah, it's supposed to be like some sort of solar punk where it's kind of overrun with greenery and whatnot. Yeah, this is a ship. And let's see. That's get up. But it's kind of like a, people have been calling it a battleship. It's not a battleship. They see this as like a ray gun. No, it's not a ray gun. This is radar, not ray gun. Get your rays right. Ray, last name Dar, not gun. Because ray gun's the Australian. I don't have any emotes. Ray gun's the Australian breakdancer that didn't really breakdance. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So up here is gonna be like some tech things. I'm gonna have a landing pad right here. Why have a landing pad, like a helicopter landing pad, for the happy gas that's coming out? I got the vines going down here. I did all this, which is kind of a pain to do. On the I don't even know what this is called, but I'm gonna do it when I get the happy gas because I feel like it's just gonna be so much easier to build up. And I'm gonna have some more techie sort of things and greenery up here. So this is the upper deck. Now in here is the bridge. And the bridge is going to have where you steer and whatnot. I'm gonna have it raised up one extra level here so you can see out this perfectly fine. And then over here it's gonna be the radio, which this is, if you saw the lights moving up there, this is what is doing it. It's just a an item going through the hopper comparator, then sends the signal through. Pretty cool. Aquarium, because why not have an aquarium on a ship full of life? Oh, hey kitty. I got a bunch of cats over the place too. Yeah, bean with cats. That's weird. Okay. All right, down here is like the main deck, I guess. I don't know ship terms, so it's weird that I built a ship. But this is like kind of like a cafe area where you just go to lounge and whatnot. Nether portal, and then you have these doors. And this goes to the crew bunks. I named them crew bunks, but I kind of think it should be guest bunks. Yeah, Akri chose this one. She's gonna decorate her however she wants. I trust anyone on the server to decorate a room. And got my room right here, the captain's quarters. It's not decorated yet, but soon. Then I have the first officer bunk of Kita, who is my bestie on the server. And more crews. These are going to be toilets. I figured each room, kind of small, have their own toilets would be weird. Mirrors, sinks, and then I did do the showers already, and there's been a weird visual glitch where it just turns black, so hopefully that's fixed soon. And so those are the showers, and then love these doors. Yeah, doors are cool, right, Caramel? Over here, same sort of door setup. This is going to be a little cafe where you can order some food, or whatever from these. These guys are the crew. Gonna set them up nice, and cats keep spawning because I have 5 beds, and yeah, it's gonna be always have cats here. Close this is going to be like a game room, lounge room where you can just hang out, have a drink, maybe throw some darts or whatever other game that I can figure out how to fit in this room. Luckily there's nothing really underneath to interfere. Did we get a new cat? We got a new cat, little kitty baby. All right, up here. Actually, let's do this first. This is gonna be like a storage room. I'm gonna put up another wall, I think right here, and then have it, but I do have all my storage down here right now, just so I can build the storage room. I put my storage elsewhere, not in the storage room. Makes a lot of sense. And up here I have a multi-function ballroom. Not like the ballroom where you go like jump into the pile of balls, like a ball pit, but no, just like a ballroom. Got a stage, you can tell jokes, you can get a band up here. If anyone on the server wants to rent this out for a night or two for like a birthday party or something, yeah, that's perfectly fine. I don't charge much, it's pretty cheap. But yeah. I do want to change these doors. I have a map art area where I want to change out these are just black maps from the void. I want to change it out to like gear looking stuff. I think it'd be pretty cool. But yeah, they do work. Just like that. There's yeah, comparators and stuff under there. It's the only way I can figure out how to do that because there is something below there. Could be the same doors. Let's see. Back here, we've got up here. We've got a lot of like where we get our food supply. Yeah, just get a lot of veggies and all that. Get our honeycomb, yeah. And every single one of these petals, climb up and get to the very top. We designed them all so you can get to the top. Every single one pretty easily, so kind of like stairs. I just didn't want a ladder because ladders aren't fun. They're kind of slow. We can climb up. So I want to extend to the vine sort of things, leaves down there, but like I said, I want to do that with the happy ghast. Hi, Marshall. And do the same thing when I, when I get the happy ghast, go all the way down. It's gonna go all the way down here, and I'll probably end up doing some down here as well. I want it to look like greenery, not too overrun, but enough where it's here but not in the way, if that makes any sense at all. And the last thing I want to show, still part of this, but I got the firefly bushes here. And if you just sit here, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And if you didn't enjoy this video, please still like and subscribe because it helps me. It helps me stay motivated too. But yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.